I flip the pages of my life, every line that I write as I make history. You could see me, you could see me, you could see me, yeah. Cause my life is an open book, oh. My life is an open book, oh. My life is an open book as I make history. You could see me, yeah.
Thank you so much for staying with us. Guys, we have Ancil Valley, the digital rising star champion inside the
DJ, when he coming? We're trying to see him for a while now, you know. So.
Ancil Valley, hold that squishy. I think he needs some juice too, you know, but we'll leave that for later. And so thank you so much for taking the time out to come and sit inside the Centerfold with us.
But Khadija, you know, from the time you told me to come, I was camping outside 3 days now.
Ansel.
Sorry.
Okay, have some behavior, okay?
I'll try.
This is a sophisticated type of harm. You understand?
But you never mentioned that to me. And I know that. I would have paid more for my accent. Let's do this.
Okay, I almost give somebody a plug. But Ansel, yes, I know you're wondering, guys. This is the same Ansel from Broadway Boys. Make some noise from now. This is the same. So, Ansel, I like to put people on the spot.
Let's do it.
So I remember Ancil Valley. I can't remember the years. We don't want to put, you know, date and thing to thing, right? But the very first time you entered Digital Rising Star,
yes,
you know, I was up in the mix, you know.
Were you?
Wait, let me see how well. No, let me ask the question. Do you remember?
Of course. Who could forget? Khadija. I mean, come on. That's a simple question.
I mean, it's sounding like sarcasm, though.
Of course not. You and Bankton were real good friends. You were in the mixer room. In the mix. Are you and Bankton not friends?
Yeah.
And he was the producer on all the tracks for Digital Rising.
Right.
The first advent. And that's
just say Rising Stars for now. We don't have any sponsors yet.
Okay, from Rising Stars. And it's either I have excellent memory, Khadija, or you told me that before the show started. And, well, you know, it has to be memory.
I know it was sarcasm. Anywho, we'll continue. And so how long have you been in this music business?
Well, saying music business in Trinidad is a kind of controversial thing because
I asked you a direct question.
I can answer it directly.
Nice.
I've been involved in music from infancy. Growing up in San Fernando Open Bible, you're exposed to the creative arts at a very young age. So probably 8 or 9, I was already involved in creative arts, drama, and music.
Oh, excellent! So you saw the man's them?
Nah.
Well, then you need to see the man's them. We're coming back in July, so you need to see it. Okay, since you're into the arts something now.
Yeah. You know.
So you mentioned that you started at the San Fernando Open Bible, which means that from inception you went to the God music, the Jesus music, the ministry music.
Yeah, good music in terms of music that edifies, music that allows somebody to transfer positivity, the message of the gospel, life-changing, metatauta type music. Yeah, definitely. And
tell us how you got involved in the Broadway Boys. That was a huge group.
Yeah.
You know.
Kind of fun now, because everybody seems to be twice the man they once was. And so,
all right. Yeah.
But the thing about it, well, Broadway Boys International, and for those of you who don't know, that's a group that, you know, came out with some very groundbreaking music in gospel, reggae, and really took it to another level. I was very, very proud to be a part of that movement. We started from probably some teenagers, and we just took it from there. So the name Broadway Boys International came not because we were going the Broadway.
Right.
The Bible said
straight on our yes.
So you have a gospel group called Broadway Boys as a contradiction.
Almost an oxymoron.
Yeah, it's oxymoron. But in our instance, it wasn't a destination, but really a point of origin. We came from a place called Broadway in San Fernando, and that's a place synonymous with real negativity, violence. You know, nothing good could come out of Broadway. And so we kept the name because Christ was referred to as Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Right. So we saw our Broadway as Christ Nazareth. And since Christ could identify with the muck and the that he came from to show that something good could come out of something bad, we kept Broadway to show that out of Broadway, children that they like could come and make, you know, a big difference.
At the time you were in with Broadway Boys, did you see yourself as branching out to develop a solo career?
Yeah, but it's all about this, and this is something that's very important. I want to get across to your viewers. The God that we serve is awesome. Cannot be boxed in.
Indeed.
And we oftentimes here in church, God wants us to take over the world and be leaders in all the different, aspects of world governance.
Yeah.
Yet we like to box them into what we know already.
Or comfort zone.
Yeah. So with me now, what it always has been is this: I will serve the Lord and live for the Lord, and wherever He leads me is where I would go. And that's how it has been, and that's how it always is right now. That's how it is at this moment.
So from Broadway Boys to your first entrance into the Rising Star competition, what was your inspiration or your encouragement to move from being in a group to enter the competition?
Yeah. Well, in the group, we did one type of music. We did reggae music. That's the genre. So chanting, singing, dub stuff. But my background was more in terms of singing, classical, R&B, ballad, just singing, right? And so I had expressed to the members that I really want to take my music further because I'm cool with the reggae, but I can do much more.
Right.
And so that was the transition in out of Broadway Boys International. And I went to the Digital Rising Stars, the first one, because when I grew up like how I grew, like you would know, you want to be the first in things. You see, you like first, you like best,
Yeah.
So it was the first Rising Star. I wanted to be that.
Right.
Not to say like, you want to be the first and cocky or anything.
Yeah.
But you believe it's the head and not the tail.
Yeah. Trendsetter.
Yeah, trendsetter.
Yeah.
So went fed and didn't get it.
And then you entered this time.
Yeah. This time was a whole different story. It was cool.
What was the experience like in a nutshell?
This time was older than everybody. Like, I'll be everybody's father, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. 7 years removed from the first time.
Right.
And what happens is that you find that because I'm very experienced in this thing, you meet a lot of people who are not experienced. And on top of that, Christ in you gives you a boldness, gives you a confidence, gives you an assurance that a lot of people do not have. So you saw a lot of people who were very frightened, very afraid, and you encourage them, endorsed what they were doing. So even in a competition, was pushing it out that people could be better. So it was more encourage people, share, and that's how this competition was.
Good. Thank you very much for sharing. But I have a monster here for you.
You have a monster?
Yeah, because
Could a monster come from someone so beautiful?
Of course. Well, it's a game. So we have this gamer thing we do with our guests. And because you come from a particular, I don't want to say era, make it sound too old, but a particular timing. I want to see how well you remember tunes from back then.
Tunes?
So what I'll do is I'll give you part of the song in prose, and you have to tell me. You have 5 seconds to guess. What is the name of the song and who sang it?
I'm going to get all wrong. And just to ensure that you don't get all wrong. This will be a real cool hearing,
So let's go. Lyrics. Watch the flowers how they bloom. Over the night God placed the moon. Over the day He placed the sun. Hey, make some noise. Make some noise, people. Make some noise. Next one. Judgment Day. You can't hide from the king. You can't hide from the...
continue.
You can't hide from the Almighty One.
What's the
name of the song?
Fire, fire.
Make some noise. He busted it up.
Please.
Lord, I'm not here to complain about my many problems. By your spirit and your grace, I'm confident you'll solve them. Come on.
I'm not here to complain about my many problems. I'm confident by your spirit and grace you'll solve.
That was wrong. The Cannoli brothers.
You just gave me 2 ladies. I just flip around to know, you know what I mean? Just
but yeah, we had to mix it up.
Actually, I knew to know, I couldn't remember.
You can remember. But now I surely see things different while standing in His word. While standing in His word.
I know this song. It's not. I know it's a.
Barbara Fleming. There must be a heaven.
There must be a heaven.
And day after day, every day, he just say day.
Just
Trying to
me away from the street way into the Broadway, but we going the way.
Hey!
The street way, middle of the Broadway.
Right, boys.
That's short. Yeah.
Holy Jesus. Yes. And now I face the fruit and consequences
of my wrong ways. Tougher are my times and shorter are my days. No more than ever, Lord, I really need the grace to walk in this life and to
Hello, this is the Rated Digital Rising Star. Make some noise.
Broadway Boys International.
Nice. Thank you so much, Ancil, for taking the time. We'll definitely have you back because you definitely need to be in the spotlight.
C'est de bien vous de l'épisode de l'épisode là quand tout simplement.
Stay with us. We will be right back on the second side of the Centerfold. Stay with us.